Are you too busy to take on the type of projects that you actually want because you're bogged down doing the small ones? It could be that you're just waiting for word of mouth to happen and it doesn't, so you're taking on the wrong fits. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how to attract more of your hell yes customers. These are the projects that you actually want where you make a profit. And I have a worksheet that you can fill out that helps you figure this out that you can get at ramblinjackson.com/hell yes. My name's Jack Jostes and welcome to the Landscaper's Guide to Modern Sales and Marketing. In this show, we help lawn and landscape contractors get found online by the right customers so you can increase your profits and enjoy a better lifestyle as the result of your business. In this episode, I'm going to share what's really the first thing I believe you've got to nail in order to start generating those right leads so you can then pick and choose the projects that you actually want. Let's dig in and figure out how to get more of your hell yes customers.
We weren't getting the leads that I knew we could. We weren't getting the right leads.
What started happening is that our leads are more qualified.
Our sales have probably gone up by about 10 to 15% a year.
We're going to increase our sales volume by $1 million in a year.
Are you too busy but not making a profit? Well, then it's probably a result of two things. One, you're not charging enough. And that can be related to two, which is you're taking on the wrong clients because you're probably just waiting for word of mouth, which is going to, or using some of those cheap pay-per-lead websites. And that's going to leave you kind of just taking whatever you can get. But if you do what we're going to share in this video, you'll be able to dial in your marketing so you can start to pick and choose the clients that you take on. And that's how you can really start to make more profit, even with the same amount of staff. If you get your staff working on the right projects where you're making the margins you want and they enjoy the work and you enjoy it, you're going to make more money without having to hire more people. And speaking of your people, they're probably stressed out and maybe even bored if you have them running around town doing all these small jobs. I'm not saying that you're not going to ever take on those smaller jobs. You just want to be in a position where you're getting enough of the leads coming in that you can pick the right ones and choose to focus on those. Are you seen as a commodity is a key question here. If you're relying on these pay-per-lead websites in particular, people are often looking for the cheapest contractor they can find. Price is a bigger consideration for them. Price is always important, but it's only for 20% of the population is price the number one thing. So we want to disqualify them and focus on the 80% who are actually less likely to be focused only on price. And of that, some of them are willing to pay way more for being the best. And this is all about standing out as the best in your market. It reminds me of one of my clients, Matt Preuss, from the Cutting Edge Landscape Design down in California. Matt is a General B licensed contractor. He does incredible work, these putting greens and outdoor living areas, even some remodeling work. But he started out just doing lawn mowing, and then he learned landscaping and landscape design, and then he got way into the construction side. But the problem is Matt's marketing didn't keep up with him as he grew. And he was running these old ads that had discounts and things in them for these smaller projects. And this had him literally driving around all over town in California. Man, it's pretty busy. You know, you can spend like a half a day doing that. And worse, he was losing on price. People were seeing him as a commodity. And here's a review somebody wrote for him that basically he went there and said, I don't do jobs this small anymore. But they uploaded a photo of his flyer, which had a discount on it, $500 off any landscape job, $100 off any landscape design, right? So he was literally leading with a discount. So that attracts people who are just wanting a discount, right? And And afterwards, after what I'm going to share with you today, Matt was able to increase his average project size from 15,000 to around 75,000 and add a whole $1 million of revenue in a year. You can see Matt saying this in an interview at ramblinjackson.com/results. So what we did for him was we helped him with his branding. We took a new headshot of him. You notice it's a minor detail, but it matches the rest of his new website. We helped him with his SEO, helped him get found online. Those are some of the tactical things that we did. But the first thing that we always do with clients, and what I'm going to show you today, is to get really clear on who do you actually want to attract from your marketing. And Matt didn't realize that his out-of-date marketing was attracting pain-in-the-ass clients and scaring away the good ones, right? So a lot of people come to me and they say, oh, the internet doesn't work. Referral's the only way that we get clients. Is that because your marketing, your online marketing, isn't set up in a way that when those ideal clients get there, that they know that they're in the right place? More often than not, that's the case. And so people come to me and they say, Jack, I want more qualified leads. I don't want more leads. I don't want these bad internet leads. I want qualified leads. But so often, only the business owner knows what a qualified lead is. And so what does a qualified lead even mean to you? And does the person answering your telephone know what a qualified lead is? Does the person making posts for your social media, maybe you're outsourcing that, do they know? Does the person who designed and wrote the text on your website have a really clear picture of who is your ideal client? What is a qualified lead? So often this whole thing is just in the business owner's head, and I'm going to help you define this literally on paper so that way you can help get this out to the people working on your marketing, and so that way you're all literally on the same page. I call this the hell yes customer. A hell yes customer is when the phone rings and they say, hey, do you do outdoor living, fire pits and patios? And you're like, hell yes. Hell yes, we do, right? But you've got to define what that is. And so I've created something for you. It's called the Hell Yes Customer Worksheet. And I want you to literally print it out. You can get your copy of it at ramblinjackson.com/hell yes. Yeah, hell yes. Go to ramblinjackson.com/hell yes. And here's how it works. I'm going to walk you through it right now. So the first thing you need to do is get really clear on 3 key things, which are your services, the service area, and the budget. Okay, so the services, what do you actually want to do? What do you want to do more of? This is not what all can you do. It's the hell yes list of what do I really want, and what is the one thing that if you could get more of that would change everything at your company? And what are the specific cities, neighborhoods, counties that you work in? Because when you write those down, you've got to have that in your website for the geographic component, because people Google very specifically for the services you offer and then in their own neighborhood or county or city. But so often people just have a quick bulleted list of we do landscaping stuff, and they hardly mention the geography. And then the budget. Write down how much budget are they going to have? What's the range of that? This is going to help you delegate this. When people call in, if you have somebody answering the phone, they can start to talk about budget sooner. You also want to get clear on the lifetime value. If you offer a maintenance service, what is the lifetime value of that client? How much are they going to pay you per year on average, and for how many years? That's going to help you figure out the lifetime value. And then you can start to think about how much would you pay in marketing to get that? And that'll be a very helpful number to know at a later point. It's also important to get clear on your hell no customer. These are people that you do not want to work with. You should have a clear written no list. And here you go. What are the services you do not offer? What are the service areas where you do not go? What are the budgets that are too small? And what if you put that on your website? What if you prepared the person who answers the phone at your company to say no? Hey, thanks so much. We actually don't offer poison ivy removal. Or hey, thank you so much. Our patios start at $5,000. What if you trained them and coached them how to overcome those objections? Because this is critical, because I hosted a Breakfast of Champions roundtable at the NALP's landscape show at the GIE Expo last year, helping design build companies. And I talked with everybody. The biggest problem they were having is the owner or lead salesperson or designer, project manager, whatever that person is, was driving around talking with every Tom, Dick, and Harry with a pulse and a checkbook. But they were in the wrong service areas. They wanted services the company didn't really want more leads for, and they didn't have the budget because no one qualified them. So everyone says they want more qualified leads, but it's a process of qualifying and disqualifying them. We want to disqualify the no list and maybe find somebody else in town that we can refer them to, and maybe even get a commission from them for that, because chances are your hell yes list and their hell yes list are different, and you can refer and cross promote each other. But you've got to get clear on who is your hell yes customer and who is your hell no customer. After you've done this, well, how do you get more of them? Well, there's a lot more than I can share in just this short video. So I created a full training. It's actually my keynote presentation called The Landscaper's Guide to Modern Sales and Marketing. And I'd love for you to watch it or listen to it. And you can grab that when you download your worksheet at ramblinjackson.com/hellyes. I'm going to send you a recording, a podcast recording of it, and a video recording, and my Hell Yes customer worksheet. Now, digital marketing can be confusing. There's a million different things you could do. It's hard sometimes to understand where to even start. And so this presentation breaks it down into 3 key parts. Okay, the first part is how to generate qualified leads through local SEO. And we're going to dig in that presentation about how to use this Hell Yes customer worksheet and actually apply it on your website. So you can grow what I call the tree of good fortune, which is where you literally branch out your website. You have a page for each, you have a limb for each city. Those are the service areas you wrote down earlier, and a branch for each service, which was the first thing that we wrote down. And when you build out your website in this way that I'm going to show you in the training, you literally will start getting leads for the right projects in those right places. And the second part is how to disqualify the bad prospects before they even contact you, how to prevent those hell no customers before they even call you, right? Now, I can't stop stupid, right? Some people will not read your website or whatever. They'll just Google landscaping, and landscaping is kind of confusing for the general public. They don't know what all you offer. And so you're going to get some people like that. But if you do this, you're going to get way fewer of those calls. And then the third part is all about sales process, how to create a sales process for selling to the internet leads, because they're different from word of mouth. And whoever answers the phone better be prepared to convert that lead who just found you on the internet. So I'm going to train you how to do that. So again, go to ramblinjackson.com/hellyes. I'll send you the Hell Yes customer worksheet and the recording of my keynote presentation that you can check out. So I hope that this episode was helpful for you. I really see the first step in doing sales and marketing is getting really clear on who is your Hell Yes customer. Who do you actually want to be working with? And then communicate this to your sales team, your operations team, your marketing team, and that's how you're really going to start to get more of the right customers so you can make the type of profit and lifestyle that you want. My name is Jack Jostes, and thank you so much for checking this out. Get your worksheet and stuff at ramblinjackson.com/hellyes. And if you're listening to this before April 17th, 2020, I'm also raffling away at that time a live sales coaching workshop with me in Colorado. I'm going to fly you out here, all expenses paid, and we're gonna create your sales process, and I'll even make a video for you that you can use on your website. So definitely register for that at ramblinjackson.com/hellyes before the 17th. And in any case, I'm going to send you those things. Thanks so much for checking this out.
hot in here.